Okay, can you introduce yourself, please?
Oh, sure. My name is Robert Holmes, Sr.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Oh, he wasn't ready yet? Oh, man, here we go.
Okay. How do you think your band impacted racial tension in Omaha and the community as a whole?
Good question. Boy, you sit down and stay there pretty well, yeah?
Thank you.
Our group is, how you say it? When we put the CD together, we put it for everybody, all genders, all the way up from 3 years old, all the way up there to 70. When they hear the CD, they loved it. They loved it. My grandchildren come out there and they dance to it. My grandson knows all the songs, two of them, Shine and It Is What It Is, nothing but the funk. And when all my kids hear it, it makes me feel good. But the good thing about it, when we played it at Rafer's little function on Father's Day, the young kids got there and started dancing on the music. I said, yeah, we got them now at a young age. And so far as the racial quantity, yeah, we have to bring everybody together. We have to. Like I was saying before, I'm tired of seeing our black kids getting shot. And it doesn't make a difference who they are now, because everybody's getting, but mainly we're the targets. And we got to bring our kids together because I'm tired of seeing our kids laying on the ground for nothing. You know, I want them to see them grow up like I did.
So we're going to ask you questions mainly about Square Biz and the funk scene you were in earlier in the year, earlier in the decade.
Early in the decade. Oh my God.
We want to get some historical context, so that's what the remainder of our questions are going to be about.
Cool.
So.
Yeah. That's really deep.
And then we're going to ask you to play your guitar a little bit later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every Saturday night we're gonna do it.
If you could describe funk music in one word, what would it be?
The soul.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're going to ask you to repeat the questions in your answer to try and get a fuller statement. So you could. I would describe funk music as soul.
Okay.
So just to make it easier for everyone.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think defines funk music?
It's from the heart. Funk music is to go deep down in your soul. That's why they said soul, then it came to funk. It's basically what it is, you feel it. Because it makes your body move. You know, and it's doing good, you have no choice but to move. I don't care who you are. If it's hitting, cow! Yeah. You see what I'm saying? And then, you know, you learn how to dance. And you take the old school, what we did back in the day in the 60s and everything, you know, dealing with the Temptations and everything like that. That's soul. But still, it comes out of you. It comes out of your soul, right in your gut. That's when you know you got something good. That's what it's all about.
What do the classic sounds of funk music mean to you?
Wow. Classic sound. Oh, the bass, the drums. When the bass and the drummer lock up together, you got a problem. As a guitar player, I add my little piece in there to keep it going. And then then next you know, you develop a funk sound like Prince did, Larry Graham, all the people back in the day, Earth, Wind and Fire. All these groups, it's before your time, but they're still here. But when they put it together, you got a sound. And that's what it's all based on. And your harmony, and the singing. Oh, it's a lot. It's a lot, you know?
Did you always want to play funk music?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. See, what I did was I took the funk and the rock and put it all together. You see what I'm saying? The funk take you out there. Then you take the rock. But all the rock and the funk came from us. It came from us.
And is that because of your inspiration from Jimi Hendrix?
There you go. Jimi Hendrix is inspired on the guitar. He's the one who changed all the guitar players. Ain't nobody was thinking about doing what he's doing until he came out. He was 23 years old, 22 when he died. He was before his time. Now we took it to another level, you know. And you see my style of playing, I play the funk and then I jump in and take the rock and take it to another level, as you hear on the CD. Because they don't think it's a brother playing that, but yeah, we can play. We're the ones that did it, you know. It's a lot of things we have done and make people understand that when we sit there and play the blues, and we can play the country. You can put us in anything. We take it to another level. That's where our talent is.
How did having a female lead singer impact the funk scene in Omaha, and how did audiences react?
A female singer? That's changing the game. Is she good? Good? Oh, Lord. It's like listen to your grandmother in the kitchen singing, and she could sing. Your mama sits in the kitchen, she could sing. Because when she opened her mouth, you have no choice but to listen. Like your mom said, now I don't want you to do this, but when grandma says something, uh-oh, you know that's the time. So, oh man, grandma, oh, we don't want to get her upset, because you know she'll take care of business. And that's what the main thing about it is, we have to take her home. We need to go back to the home. Some of our kids don't have a home, don't have the leadership. We got to go back home to bring everything together. And that's what we're hoping that we'll start doing. Because y'all need a mom and dad. I had a mom and dad in Philly, in the ghetto. Omaha don't have no ghetto. They got the upper class compared to us. Because in Philly, boy, you know, roaches come on the table and say, hey, what's going on? Dude, I'm eating my food. Yeah, well, so what? This is what we grew up with. It made us hardcore. We had to deal with the nature, but we also have to deal with people. We have to deal with people to understand what it's all about. We do have the strong foundation. Lately, you know, drugs got involved in the situation and breaking up the family. And even though the drugs and everything is in the way, we still there. We still have a foundation. That's when your grandmother comes in, your grandfather step in, and then your mom and your dad step in. They know, because we taught them. Now we got to reteach our young ones now what it's all about. I know y'all want to learn, because you're out there, you figure the streets is the place to learn. Not now. So back then, if you do something wrong, grandpa would say, oh no, better yet. The neighborhood had you. You don't go out there and do nothing wrong because they'll get you. By the time you got home, your mama gets you and your grandmother gets you. Your granddaddy and your daddy get you. That's called discipline. Respect. That's what we got to get back to. Respect your elders. You have to. Because they've been through it. Because the stuff that we went through, we don't want y'all to go through it. The dogs, the racism. Oh, it was rough. I'm part of that agenda. It was rough. And I don't want to go there no more. And what we got to understand, when they call each other the N-word, it's degrading. They got to understand, we never did that back then. Now the rap saying this, so we got to tell the brothers, you rapping with me, look what's going on. So we got to change it. Changing the game.
Now did the racial tensions in Omaha affect why you played your music, or did it affect the sound of your music in any way?
When we played the music, we had everything in the world to stop us. I ain't gonna lie to you. We couldn't go past 72nd Street. Seriously. 72nd Street was the boundary line between West Omaha and North Omaha. We broke that when ETC came out here. Broke that. It was the first one out here. They went past 72nd Street. Playing the club right down the street, the 20s. And we caught them off guard. Caught them off guard. 82nd, 84th and Center. The Mickey's Club. We caught them off guard. People started loving it back in 1988. ETC was the big band back then. Everybody realized what's going on, and they put on the show. Don't get me wrong, they put on a good show. And they tried everything to stop us. I mean, everything.
Could you expound on that?
It was a time that ETC was playing at the Air Force Base, and they came in with a drill tactic, come with guns at their heads and everything, trying to scare us off. The Ranch Bowl, they called them the N-word, tried to scare us, didn't stop us. They tried everything. They didn't want to be scared of us because they know where the music's coming from. They're not stupid. So they said, no, we can't have this out here, you know. And then when ETC came out here, Jam Squad came out, The Look, Destiny, what's the other band came out? Royal Court came out here. But Square Biz was the band. They said, there's no band though, but we was the band. When we came out at 1990, and ETC was on tour, they could deal with ETC. Now, if you want the truth, I'm gonna tell you the truth. When Square Biz came out here and did it, that's it. Because we could harmonize, we could play the music, we could do everything. We took Wichita Alignment by Glenn Campbell. That was the changing thing. Played out the 20s, we had them off guard. They wasn't ready for us. We came out there with capes, everything. Oh yeah, chain across the chest, shoes. My shoes, I had fur boots this big. No, they wasn't ready for us. And we came out there, actually the real truth is, when we came out through the fog, I came out through the fog with a robot voice. I said, are you ready to party? Everybody stopped. Nobody didn't move. Nobody didn't do anything. And I'm looking at him with my hood on my head. I'm looking down at him. I said, oh man, everybody getting nervous here. What's going on? What's going on here? The waitress stopped. I had all the attention. And the Mickey of the club, he said, look, look, look. So as we got getting ready to play, and you see the Chucky Bomb came up with his cape. We came out with our situation. The lead singer was Sam Rogers, Denise Taylor. They couldn't handle it. They really could not handle it. And then all the bands, all in here, and Lincoln was there that night. It was a Tuesday night. Caught them completely off guard. And the reason I'm saying that, because nobody didn't move until I took my hood off my cape and my guitar. Everybody at one time, swear to God, they said, I said, oh my God, we got him. We got him. We got him. But also, what happened was, they stopped us. There was a big confusion that night. We played for this white private party, but the main thing is, they had to stop us. They said, we cannot let this band go out. Motown Records was there that night. They saw it. They couldn't believe it. But something happened, we never went no farther than that. We had something to block us.
Okay, what was the lowest moment you felt that Omaha reached racially while in the funk scene?
They didn't treat the musicians right. we had a hard getting to clubs, and we was breaking the door down. Now between Omaha and Lincoln is like night and day. But we're here, they're like, they want to stop us. They want to stop us. They did everything they can. And the club owners, they don't appreciate what we're doing. Then, even now, we have problems. They won't pay us the money that we deserve. You know, you look at Jim and Jan and Jerome of the Time Band. They live right there on the 24th in Hamilton. You know, that's Prince and them. Yeah, they're from Omaha. You look at Buddy Miles, play with Jimi Hendrix, right there in Omaha, right there in North Omaha. We had a lot of great people did a lot of great things on the outside. But when you came to Omaha, they still didn't bring nothing back for everybody here. And that's why we're going to do our thing and come back to Omaha. And everybody who gets to Omaha learn this, you start learning, make you motivated. Do what you got to do. That's the down point of me in Omaha. Everybody got to start trusting each other. If we get back to that, we got it.
What is unique about funk music in Omaha that sets it apart from the larger funk scene?
That's a good one. The Omaha and here different from us. I could tell you Philly, New York is different from each other. Washington, D.C., Maryland, Virginia is different. Philadelphia is more like in the jazz part and the funk, okay? New York is overall everything, Jamaican, all over. Washington, D.C., and Maryland, and Virginia is international, all the music, okay? Funk music is a driving force. Same thing with the blues. The blues make you go down real deep, really deep, you know, like down in the South. The funk is something that is strong. It hits you. Slow, you can sing slow, you can sing fast, but the funk has to beat a driving force in your soul. I mean, really, boom, 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 boom. See what I'm saying? Rock is on the upbeat. You know what I mean? Prince done it all. He put the rock and the funk and all that in one, then you got it from there. You know? And that's the same thing what we're doing.
How does the way you were raised affect your music?
Oh, let's see, let me think about it. Mom and Dad didn't take no joke. Dad was in strong influence on me. He go to work, deal with the racism, you know. He has to deal with it. Now, mind you, they went through it. We had the end part of that. And when my dad went through, I went was down on a broke neck chicken. You know what I mean? As my mother, she kind of like dealing with it, but she had to deal with it because of my dad and everything like that. It was so bad that my dad was an alcoholic. And hold on. He was an architect. They broke him. But my mother, she was strong. So I took that and put it in one. So when you look at that, And wasn't for Patty Bell and them to help him. That's when the community help you. Never knock you down. Say one day you're going to be something. Took me a long time. But whatever, that's what it is. But it hurts. It really does. Now, gotta get myself together. Because when you think about that, you gotta appreciate your mom and your dad. As for the funk music, it made me tougher. It made me do the right thing. You know, never messing on drugs. Don't want to do it. No marijuana, no nothing. As a vet, I see things that you can imagine. So I take all that into my music. And from there, you have to understand what the real thing is all about. And our young students, I want to teach y'all what the right thing to do.
Okay, I'm gonna have you introduce yourself again.
Robert Holmes Sr.
And how did you come up with the name Square Biz?
Chuck Miller had that. Chuck Miller was the one who put all the black bands together in Omaha. He was the maestro. He was the king. And did it at a boys club down here on 20th Street, 20th and Grace. And took the students down there and learned them. They took them out the streets and learned to put the instruments together and make them work, make them play. And that's the strong thing that back then what made them what they are now. Some of us, as of right now, we getting older now. And we got to have your young ones to follow up to make things work. That's why we want to get a class like this. And I was really shocked, man. You know, saying y'all the 8th graders going to the 9th graders? Wow, that's a big thing. Because we want y'all to learn. You know, rap is okay, but you need to learn the music. Because you can put it all together, man, and just do everything. Because y'all may have something different. By the time we can be old, I'll be kicking up there, my wings on my back upstairs. And, yeah, I remember now. Yeah, I remember now. So I'm like, go ahead, throw it out. You know. And that's something in which y'all have to learn. You have to learn. You have to sit down and whatever you want to be in life. Don't let anybody tell you cannot do it. You can't. Because God didn't put you on this planet not to do nothing. You know? Adam and Eve came on here and me and him was talking to him about something. But I was saying that's a personal thing. But then again, but Adam and Eve was on the planet. They came out. It was peaceful. And then the devil said, well, no, we're going to start confusion. But the way things now, we have to go back to the beginning. We have to start from the beginning. With y'all, we have to learn y'all things. Learn what you can do. Sure. Some of you might be doctors in here. You know, we don't know. And some of y'all might be musicians. Some of you might have curing cancer. We don't know. But we don't know until you do it. Because we in trouble now. We need everything. You know. What's the question now? Another question? Yeah.
So the question was, what is square biz? I know that like the slang term is associated with kind of like serious talk or real conversations. And what did that affect the music you guys made at all as a band?
No, what Square Biz was a group of gentlemen and female that Chuck Miller put together. He never gave me the meaning of Square Biz. He had plan on the table. He said, This is what I'm gonna call the group, and that's about it. Okay, cool. Well, then maybe no difference. Okay, I like them. Okay. But what made the name was the members of the group. See, you get some group called Spring Ding, your Boom Boom, wherever it is. It's the people in the group together as a unit made the name of the group. That's so much thing. I can say that right there. The Square Biz was something that unique, different, strong, powerful, harmony, singing, and can play. And definitely can play. Because when they heard us play, they said, this group is off the chain. Now the young kids using to the young music like NSYNC and all the rest of them, stuff like that. Michael Jackson, all the stuff what I grew up with. They had a message too. But as for to the people, it got over. But what we putting out there is for everybody. For everybody. Even handicapped kids, handicapped people, everybody. Because Shine, Shine, Shine. That song right there was for LeBron James. But that, we had to change it for everybody else. Square Biz and Lively Holmes and Jones is about the same thing, but a different level. That's what it's all about. And Square Biz alive today, yeah, we come by kings and everything, but we put the show on. We didn't play. That's what that driving force that we had was strong. ETC, Jam Squad, The Look, Destiny. We had, Destiny was an all-girls group. Everybody knew each other. Everybody helped each other out. And we did what we had to do. But Square Biz, that was another story. Matter of fact, we did Purple Rain. Oh, we did Purple Rain. We did it. And then Midnight Star. We did that too. And a lot of people thought we was them. And we had a lead singer, Sam Rogers, could hit. Used to blow tweeters out on the system because his voice is so high. Just like Prince. He said, boo! And then they started tweeting. Hey, we can't be doing this. It's a lot of money, man. It's like $200 for a tweeter every time. This is what we did. We had fun. We had fun. But now, we got to get back to the fun. At your ages, man, I don't listen on the record player. I don't know if y'all know about that. We'd sit there and put the albums on it, the 45s. Oh, yeah. Put it on there. Oh, yeah, it was in Channel 19 then. Now we got back from 45s to 8-track. You know anything about 8-track? Oh, Lord, we know. I ain't gonna lie to you. Then the cassette, okay? Then the cassette, the CDs, you know? Now you jump to, what now? What we got on the schedule now out there? MP3, all that's out there now, and we're changing every time. Now, we couldn't talk to each other like across the world, like we can now. We changed a whole lot. Y'all gonna have the minds to do things that we won't even believe to see. Now get back to Square Biz, all that's in tune. If we had what we had now, then that's a whole new different story. That's what it is. Go ahead, anything else?
Now you said that you, in Square Biz, like the goal was to have a lot of fun and to just bring joyous music out. Do you think that doing that in the time period that you did was a political statement in and of itself, saying no matter what you guys throw at us, we're still going to be happy, we're still going to be joyous, we're still going to be loud?
Yep. That changed at the 20s. That's when we threw everything at them. And when we did it at the 20s, they couldn't believe it. What you tell lineman about Glenn Campbell? Please. But the way we played it, they all accepted. Blacks, whites, whatever, they accepted it. They said that we could go crossover and do it. And when we did it, we did it. We can play anything. We playing some rock, man, tore it up. We played some Mexican music, tore it up, and put the funk to it. Now that it wasn't ready for. Hold on now. Who is these guys? I'll never forget that day. We played one funk tune, man, and then we put the Hispanic music all into it and the rock all at the same time. They couldn't believe it. They said, how did they do that? We knew what we was doing. That's the problem. We knew what we was doing. Man, boy. But today, oh man, if we had what we have now, back then, we would tore this place up. I remember UNO has grown since then. A lot of things have changed. That means Omaha is growing. And that's the reason why when we got the book out, we got to learn what we've done. Because you got to look in your past history. Your great-great-great-greats, what they done. And you know, and they up in heaven laughing. So they say, yeah, they doing it. You know, okay, let's put this down there so they can learn this. Because you put God first, Jesus Christ first. You put them first, you ain't have nobody stopping you. Because he's going to plan it out for you. It's like he's planning us. Everything what he did for us, he done. When you hear on that CD, it's from him. Man, even the harmonies on it, I had to check myself on that. Woo! You know, I double check it. Because a lot of people today not really doing the harmonies like they used to. I'll give you a story. The guys on the corner with a bottle of wine used to sing on the corner. You don't see that no more. But they harmonize. I mean, they sing. That's when you get the feeling, the strongness, the soul. And when you get that, it's all start from there. I mean, the singing is great, but when you put the harmony to it, it's greater. When you look at our CD, when we've seen the Spanish tune, Spanish girl, listen to the harmony. The harmony make it break you. It'll make it break you. You've seen the choirs, a bunch of sisters sing, and when they sing, it's that's also funk. You come out of church, and by the way, funk came from church. That's where it all started at. Because they kicking. They kicking. Preacher said, yeah, Lord. He be jumping on around. Oh, my God. Oh. The Catholics, they get their music is like not jumping around. But we took that, but in the funk too. Prince did that. It's a lot of stuff that we done. Classical music, we put that in there too. Hispanic music, Jamaican music, African music, they're kicking too. But see, we bring it in there, we show them what's going on. And to Asian, they get up there and do their music. We snatch that, put in there. Oh, we got a lot of things we're getting ready to do.
About the guitar. Play some guitar.
Could you play some music for us?
Never heard of it. Yeah, I can plug it up, do something there for you. Oh, I guess the battery went down. I got the battery, yeah, I'm playing. Well, I got a battery inside the thing at 9 volt. yeah. It's just like, you know, we tried to do what we had to do. So a lot of guitar players, it's kind of like different. Me, mine's got a distorted pickup. So when I just do this, it holds a note for me, you know. And then I try to go to other things like shine, you know. They got the airplane coming in there, all kinds of stuff. So I try to. She's done. When I try to do it, the whole thing, just put the funk and the rock into it. As you know, you see I'm doing Purple Haze and everything like that. So when I go and do it, I just do it.
What's your favorite funk riff?
Funk group?
Yeah, no.
Oh, on here?
Yeah.
This one.